4 executive directors, 13 years, a massive fraud was being committed at SSL and it went undetected. And I repeat, this government will get, through its investigative bodies that operate independently, the investigative authorities will get to the bottom of it. Today, I will write to our international partners who have traditionally provided support to the Financial Investigations Division and other law enforcement agencies to specifically request the assistance of international forensic auditors to help unravel this 13-year fraud so we can bring to justice all perpetrators and all co-conspirators. And the fraud could have begun prior to 2010. It may not be limited to 13 years. Now, this 13-year fraud has provided a window into how fragile financial sector confidence can be. While Jamaica has engaged in enhancing our financial sector regulatory environment, which is much stronger today than a decade ago, there is clearly more work to do. In our letter to the managing director of IMF that we agreed to in December of 2022, following the staff level agreement on the precautionary liquidity line and the Resilience and Sustainability Fund, we advised the fund of reforms in the financial sector that we have been pursuing to strengthen stability and sustainability.
Wagwan people, welcome and welcome back to our new channel viewers. And before we get into anything, I just want to know if I'm me alone here. I just want to make it clear, was SLL conducting fraudulent activities for 13 years or even more? Is that what the finance minister was trying to say? Boy, people, me say the potter bubble and the potter boil right over. Everything I go spill out. Let's get into this video. So people, the finance minister claims that, the FBI will be involved. So they're seeking assistance from the FBI, which is the Federal Bureau of Investigations. People, what a clock a strike in the day, yeah? What a clock a go strike in Jamaica? Right upside down we turn, Right upside down we turn. The press conference was held today, yes, people. And me personally, I felt bad for Nigel Clark because I feel like he was placed on a spot. I felt like he was placed on a spot which made him so uncomfortable. People for no watch a conference know that see how fidgeting he was, how he could barely answer the questions. People, it was just so nerve-wracking for him. Like he might try to choose carefully what exactly he's saying and trying to answer the questions in the most suitable way, even though it just seems like he was finding it so difficult to answer the questions. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark says the Financial Investigation Division, FID, and the Fraud Squad of Jamaica Constabulary Force have sought the help of U.S. law enforcement agency, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, FBI, to assist them in the multi-million-dollar USD fraud scandal rocking Stocks and Securities Limited. Dr. Clark was giving a policy address to the media moments ago. Dr. Clark assures the nation the government will get to the bottom of this. He says the government has asked internal forensic auditors to help them unravel the 13 years of alleged fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited and will tighten the financial sector's regulations. He says the leadership of the SSL exonerates themselves as executive managers must account their stewardship of the investment firm. Dr. Clark reveals that the Financial Services Commission put the SSL under enhanced monitoring in June of 2022. He says the FSC institutional approach of rehabilitation for delinquent entities cannot continue as attempts are made to answer the questions of how did this alleged fraud go undetected for 13 years between 2010 to 2013 with external auditors. Dr. Clark says Jamaica's central bank will become overall regulator for the financial sector. Yes, people, that is it. And make sure to tell me what you think in the comment section.